So there's been places that have really promoted that youth control without a guardian, that the parents are still involved, but the youth can still open on their own, which allows more account opening at schools for girls to go on their own to open the accounts, et cetera. In terms of bad policies, I think it's, again, where the ages are higher, and also if you look at KYC, if there's many account opening requirements and making it very difficult to open an account. Nigeria has a tiered KYC, which has been a very good example of a very good inclusive policy where, younger, you can open an account with just an address and a telephone number. Of course, there's limits on your transactions, but it's much more accessible, and that applies to youth as well. So that's a good example of an inclusive policy.
Great, thanks, Ryan. If I could ask you to move to the last slide in the deck, I'd just like to wrap this up.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, no.
Yes.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So thank you, Ryan, for sharing that. I think that was very helpful and useful information to hear about why it is important to understand girls as a specific segment and what are their, unique needs and how that is being addressed in different contexts. As I had said, this is at the beginning, this is the first part of a webinar series on understanding youth and their financial needs. We will have a second webinar in this series. It's scheduled for July 29th, and we will have representatives from the Youth Start project talking about some of their experiences across the different countries that they work in Sub-Saharan Africa.